I trusted my mom to take care of my daughter until she told me something I wasn't supposed to hear. When my daughter Lucia was born, everything changed. Not just my life, but my relationship with my mom too. She became very involved, very present, always offering to help, babysitting, cooking, picking Lucia up from school. And at first, I was grateful, because being a new parent is overwhelming, and having someone you trust makes everything easier. So slowly, she became part of our routine. If I had work, Lucia stayed with her. If I needed a break, she was there. It felt like a support system, like something solid. But about a year ago, I started noticing small things. Lucia would come home quieter, more withdrawn. At first, I thought it was just a phase. Kids go through that. But then it became more frequent, and more specific. She'd say things like, "Grandma says I should listen to her more than you." Or, "Grandma says you're too busy to understand things." I didn't react immediately, because I didn't want to overthink it. But something didn't sit right. So one afternoon, when I picked her up, I asked her gently, "What do you do with Grandma during the day?" And she told me, normal things, lunch, TV, homework. But then she said something that stayed with me. She said, "Grandma says I shouldn't tell you everything." I felt my stomach drop, because that's not something a child just invents. So that night, I didn't confront my mom. I just paid attention to the way she spoke, to the way she interacted with Lucia. And I started noticing it. Small comments, subtle ones, things that could sound harmless if you didn't listen closely. Like, "Don't worry, I understand you better." Or, "Sometimes moms don't get everything right." Always said softly, always said like advice, but always placing herself above me. So a few days later, I asked her directly. I said, "Have you been telling Lucia not to tell me things?" And she laughed, said, "Of course not. You're being dramatic." That word again, dramatic. So I didn't argue. I didn't explain everything I had noticed, because at that point, I realized something. It wasn't about one comment. It was about a pattern, about slowly trying to become the person my daughter trusted more. And once you see that, you can't ignore it. So I made a decision. I stopped leaving Lucia alone with her. No big announcement, no fight, just distance. And suddenly my mom started asking questions. Why she didn't see her as much? Why things had changed? And I just said, "I want Lucia to know who her mother is." She didn't like that answer. But honestly, it wasn't for her.